And awake one will give them to share about the moment, right? The moment you awaken, you connect back to your awakened world, right? So 𝗂𝗶, can you share the moment awaken your Buddha potential, your Buddha mind? How that moment? Yes. The moment when you go connect back to the awake mind, awaken one world.
To awaken one, to awake Sangha. So that present moment, I was suffering deeply. I had these attachments that I would not let go of, and I would not listen to anybody. Like, it was just a closed door, completely closed. And, you know, even awaken one was, they were guiding me, like, awakening me up, but in that moment I was resistant to. There was resistance in there. But then slowly, just as Awakened One was talking, and in that moment, starting to connect and listen to Awakened One, and asking Awakened One for that moment, for help finally. And then that was the moment when suddenly it's like I was standing, it felt like standing in the middle. And on one side, I can feel that vast open emptiness, and Awakened One was guiding me at that moment. She was like, what do you feel? She was asking me. And then on one side, I could feel the suffering. I could feel all the heaviness, the darkness. And then I just remember standing there, and then she said, so tell me, what do you feel now? And it was in an instant. This is not something that you can understand, but it just happened. She can do that. In that moment, she said, tell me what you feel. And all at that moment that I could feel was her world. Everything completely dropped. All the holdings, the heaviness, the tightness, everything completely just disappeared. And it was almost like you're in this room, and it's really dark, right? And then suddenly, the light appears, like the door cracks open and the light appears. And because at the beginning, when she asked me, what do you feel? And then I started to feel that open vastness. And then as she was guiding me further, it felt like that door completely opened and the light just rushed in. And in that moment, it was just nothing. There was nothing. There's no suffering left, no thinking, no ego, no resistance. It was just in her world of light, spaciousness, vastness, and that was just that moment right there. And that was, from that moment going forward, was when I truly experienced and knew what was real and what was that world that she would describe and talk about. But before that, I couldn't, no matter how much was explained, I couldn't understand it until experiencing that moment. Yeah, that was how that went.
Yes, you got it? Yes, that moment cannot, no matter how people explain for you, you don't know. You only use the false mind to understand, right? Until the moment you live in that world, you experience that, you see that you are like, it's a different world, totally at the same time. Different world. And then no body, no mind, nothing. And even here, but you are right there in awake world. And you are free. And then from there is an open, vast space. You live, not talk about, you live with this. Not talk about that. That moment, I want to be there. I want to wake up, or wake up. What is mean wake up? What is mean liberate? No. That is. You live with it. And then that liberate is that liberate. No work to describe. You understand? Right now, they share with you because they have to share. But truly, that moment, nothing to share. It's so powerful. What, 𝗂𝗶?
In that moment, it was just like a blink of an eye. suffering. I was in Awakened One's world. And that suffering, that it completely fell apart and disappeared. And you know, I'm in here, and there was about 9 other souls watching. But from the outside, when you're looking, it just looks like Awakened One's just having a conversation and guiding me. But in here, they immediately saw how different I was. My facial expressions, everything, that whole darkness, it just dropped. And then all there was Awakened World, and that moment just merging into the Awakened World. And then at that same time, there was a knowing, Awakened One. That is Awakened One. There was no form about Awakened One in that moment. So that was very amazing.